Yo, welcome to the BST4 channel. Wingnuts, what's going on? What's happening, man? We are getting back to this Crown Victoria. It's a slow project. My lifestyle is quite busy. House, family, bills, real stuff. Now, many cases people would have just thrown the car away. Right now, I am doing some PVC action to the car. You guys may look at me and say, what the heck you gonna be doing with PVC? What the heck you doing? You doing plumbing? Well, yeah, kinda. It's a little bit. I'm going to go inside this car and take out the dash bezel. That's the first thing that I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and get to that. You gotta take the lower part out, and there's some screws up top, 2 screws, and then the lower part that pulls out like that. And then you get a 7 and take them little tiny screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, I guess they are. Right after that, you go in, you take the instrument cluster bezel right out. It's kind of simple to do. You just got to be careful. Put the shifter down and unplug that. Unplug the radio, and you can leave the radio in there if you choose. You know, you got the radio, and you just put the clips. You know how you can put it in there like that, but you can just do it by hand now. And the radio will just, you know, come out in one piece. Put this thing back in park, and that will be it. All right, so we got bezel out. We're going to be using this now. The size is going to vary from the gauges that you use. You got to remember that. You got to custom fit it to your liking, not to what you see, what your liking is. If you mess up this right here, you know you can go to the junkyard and get another one. It's fairly cheap, what, $1, $2, $5, whatever the heck. So, you know, you're going to place one here, and then you're going to go over here and place one over here. Now, your positioning is going to be different where you want to do it. So you got to figure out where you guys want it. I'm going to have mine something like this and like this. And one of these is going to be longer than the other because the autometer one, I don't want to really damage it and cut it up. Now, the ones you get from eBay, man, them things like 17 bucks. You don't really care too much about that. After you mark your holes, then you're going to kind of drill it. You can drill holes all around it or something like that, but you guys got your different method. But you know, cut a little bit at a time, check fitment, cut a little bit at a time, check fitment. You guys are bright, so you know what the heck to do. Now we got it all cut out and everything. Now we're just going to go and install it in the car. All right, now this is going to be the crucial part. Now you got to make sure you position it the way you want it. For me, it's going to be difficult. I went and got this daggone small behind steering wheel. I'm going to get a bigger one. Same one, but slightly bigger. As you can see, if you're right here, I can kind of see that one. This one, I can't really see. So that I mean, once the gear shifter is down, I can see it, but I have to get a slightly bigger steering wheel. If you guys who got a stock steering wheel, you're good. I'm going to just go ahead and hot glue it in position where I need it to be. Alright, brothers, I was skipping a lot of scenes, man. I put some fiberglass on there. I glued it in to keep it firm. Then I used some fiberglass putty and put my finger around it to get a little contour, get it nice and smooth. But then I was like, you know what, that's not enough, man. So I had to check out my man Sprayway Customs here on YouTube, and he gave me some game. He's down. Notice that this is a different piece. I'm making 2 of them. That's the other one that you've seen in the other clip. I'm starting to break it down and everything, but I had an issue with the corner where I had to put more fiberglass on it and everything like that. And now I'm just trying to sand it down, make it smooth as possible. And then I have this one that's over here that I'm trying to do, trying to get it to that point over there, but then I added a little twist and I wanted to put a tachometer over here. All the white areas that you see, that is like the Rondo mix of like Bondo and the resin. I'm trying to keep all the lines here. Like you see the line creases, and I had to use a bootleg Dremel type tool to really get into those lines, as you can kind of see in there. So I mean, I'm really working on this piece. Yeah, because I switched gears and I was like, you know what, I need a tack. So I was like, all right, let me put a tack. So the tack will go there, oil, and the boost gauge over here. So I definitely need all of that. So I'm gonna be skipping so many scenes because I'm in between doing this, and also I am doing the Maverick also. This one here, I'm just gonna get down to it and get it really nice and finalized and get it right. And this one here, I'm really trying to get this right also. You know, this one is a little bit taller. To keep you up to speed why it's taller is because of this. This is an odometer gauge right here. I don't think you guys would want to even trim this down or cut it down. You want to keep it just the way it is. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess with this. So that's why that one is like that. Now I do have a boost gauge. You see, I took off the studs on the bottom of it. You know what I mean? And that one is shorter. It'll fit in there real nice and everything. You see that I have another cheap one here. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to get the legit one. That's the air and fuel ratio gauge bootleg joint. I'm not going to do that one. I'm just going to get the real deal Holyfield for that one. And I'm going to get that one later. Costs a little bit of money. All I'm going to end up doing is recutting this hole here and probably putting it right over there. I need to get the gauge before I even install it, but I'm going to install this one first in the car, yank it back out, and then I'm going to reinstall this one. That's what's going to end up happening. Because you know, I have my gauge that's sitting right here, and that will go right there, and you can kind of see it from the driver's seat. It will be sitting somewhere like that. And this one here also is an odometer. So I do have some odometer stuff, and I still have to get some things done. And you guys are sitting there asking me about a boost gauge. Well, I'm just getting all the gauges, and I got to relocate the battery and all of that stuff first before I get into that. So right now I'm going to let this video ride out. This is part 1 of this whole situation. We'll finalize and get everything done because I still have to hook up the oil sender and all of that stuff and all of that. So that'll be in the next video there. So man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV. This is just to get you guys in the ballpark, in the game of doing something like this. You don't have to copy this. Go put your gauges how you normally have it. Like, you know, check out the Crown Vic forums. They show you how to put gauges on. You buy a pod and you stick it on the plastic and you keep it moving. You don't have to do it like this. This is just for, you know, guys like me who just like, look man, I just don't want to do it like that. You know what I mean? So to give you a little bit of preview of what's going on and how the gauges are kind of looking and how it's set up. This is the other one. I installed it just to give you guys a little, still see your dash. That's really what it's really all about. Put the driver thing down, boom. You can see the oil right there, oil pressure gauge. You can over there see the other oil pressure gauge. You can still see your gauges. That's why I didn't want to put the tack right here. I didn't want to put the tack up there. You don't want to advertise that something is done to your car just by a big ass tack. Most of you guys probably put a tack out there and your car is stock as hell. Just don't want that look. You know what I mean? I want everything inside, in there. It's right here. Check it out. Boom. Real simple to your face. And everything is still accessible and you can still see some things. You know, the boost gauge, I'm going to get the black face to match that, It's a little off having that white boost gauge like that. And then I'm going to put my wideband definitely right over here. Need to put the wideband over there. So when I'm looking at it like that and it's tacking out, you can see the tack. And every time you know, as you're watching your RPMs go up, you can see the wideband changes its configuration. I think that's more ideal to have those two together because those things do run together. But most guys, again, like I said, you guys gonna have your gauges. Your tack should be in the middle here or changed inside here and get a tack in there. But so when you're doing something different, you're gonna get criticized because you're not doing the normal thing of what Crown Vic owners do. So you know, they may look at it and say, oh man, you're ricing it out a little bit. I guess so. You know what I mean? Because you can borrow inspiration from all types of car media. You know, if you like the Euro style, if you like the JDM style, you take the best of that and you incorporate it in your car. You don't take the worst of the situation because most of you guys who have muscle cars, your exhaust is just too loud. It sounds like shit. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. Hope you guys were enlightened. Tell a friend to come again. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, man, and I'll check you guys out on the flip side where we're going to get these damn gauges to work. And we're going to finish up the dash and everything. So I'm going to pull it back out and get these things sanded down properly, man. All right, see you guys.